unboxing week. Thank you guys so much for the love and support on the past 3 videos. Even though I'm recording this before I upload any of them, I expect you to like this video if you like this video. Another thing I never really say, or I never really ask for, I never really ask you to subscribe. If you've watched unboxing week, maybe you're new, maybe you're old, maybe you love my videos, maybe you hate my videos, all right? And you love to leave a mean comment. I respect it, I really do. So you might as well just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's completely free. You know, like subscribing to Netflix, you gotta pay however much money a month. They just raised it again. Why do they do that? I don't wanna pay $17.99 a month to watch Netflix. I don't, but I will, because it's the only... I'm getting off track here. Subscribing is free. You can leave anytime. If you hate me, then subscribe and, you know, you'll be notified. You can leave a nice mean comment for me and I'll give it a heart and I'll reply, good burn. I want to see some nasty ones down there. I'm just kidding. Please don't do that. We have an unboxing from a company called FTP. Now, if you guys don't know about FTP, it's a clothing company, kind of like streetwear in a way. You can compare it to like Huff or like Supreme, those types of companies that have like the limited stock drops and everything resells for crazy amounts of money. But they did a collaboration with Catfish BBQ. If y'all don't know Catfish BBQ, you're clearly living under a rock, because Catfish BBQ has become one of the most profitable and lucrative fingerboard companies out there right now. And to get a partnership, to get a collaboration with a mainstream clothing brand that is household for some of these hypebeast kids, you know who I'm talking about, you know who you are. To see that kind of collaboration, it really does bring a smile to my face. I love seeing fingerboarding expanding into more mainstream media, and it's good for everybody, especially me. It's great for me, okay? Because people are gonna go on YouTube and they're gonna search up, and then here I am doing the unboxing for it. Let's get into this thing today. Boop bop beepity bop bop boop. I need my scissors.
Why do I exist in this world only to suffer? You open me day after day, giving me brief glimpses of life behind the door, only to slam it back in my face, confining me in exile, leaving me to wonder, is there more to life than this?
Let's get into this package today. I think this thing sold for a little over 60 bucks. I'll put it on screen right now if I'm wrong. It's branded with the FTP. The logo I got, it's pretty sick, but it's a complete. So I think the trucks and the wheels might be like China, but we don't know. Let's get this thing open. First thing we got is an FTP sticker. Gonna slap this on the laptop with all the stickers. Let's pull this guy out. Here we go. You guys ready? Boom. Look at that guy. It looks extremely sick. And I've seen some behind the scenes on how these guys are made. They're actually screen printed. Catfish BBQ has been doing a lot of screen printing for his most recent graphics, and he did screen printing for the FTP collab. And I like this one more than all of them, really. I love the FTP clean logo, and I know people that support FTP more than they, you know, want a fingerboard will definitely just go with the classic logo, but I love these bulldogs, and I think this thing is sick. Let's take it out of the packaging. Of course, at the bottom here, you see we got trucks and wheels, and the wheels are actually already on the truck, so that's kind of cool. We have a piece of tape in here as well. I'm just gonna dump it. Oh, they got a little assembly guide too. You got that at a 45-degree angle. See, I've always attempted to go for this strategy when applying grip, but it always just comes out bad regardless. Front of the board looking clean. You got that kind of old school, I wouldn't even know the word to describe this, but it's kind of like a graffiti with the FTP red logo, and then you have the dog in white on a black background. And then on the back, you got the FTP, and it says FTP is not a fingerboard company. I think this is a 34. It feels like a 34. This is definitely the freshwater shape from Catfish. At least it looks like it. I'm not 100%, but it looks like it. With the freshwater mold, I know it's usually 96 or 97 millimeters long, so pretty standard. I mean, the quality is what you've come to expect from a Catfish BBQ. The plies aren't anything crazy, but of course the top is screen printed, so on that black you can see some of that wood grain pop through, and I think that's really, really sick. I almost didn't want to set this up because it's, you know, FTP and it's got resale value in the future, but I'm a fingerboarder. Of course I'm gonna set it up. We got some trucks and wheels here. So these are the 32 China trucks that I've reviewed in the past. They are nice and shiny. And then the wheels on here, I believe, are probably some single bearing wheels from you know, one of those wholesalers on Alibaba. Probably the same wheels that you can get from Broken Knuckle. They are a little bit slidey on here. They shift back and forth, but that's just what you come to expect when you get wheels that aren't made exactly for this type of design. Yeah, I like that y'all already put the tuning in here as well. They're just some classic O-rings. So that's pretty cool. And from what I can tell, they're probably at like a medium looseness right now. They might be a little tighter once I put them on the board. They give us some standard black hardware. We got 8 of those, and they included a techdeck tool. We got a piece of grip, and this is a standard white back tape. I'm definitely using, if you didn't watch my last unboxing, go watch it. This is the custom Zane Poop FBS. I'm gonna throw this on here, and it's gonna be a clean setup. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and set this bad boy up and give it a good old-fashioned ChubyMuffin review. All right, okay, all right. This transition is sponsored by the notification bell down below. If you don't have that notification bell on, go ahead and click that thing. It's harmless. It won't hurt at all. No viruses associated, okay? So, boys, we set up the fingerboard with all the included hardware, and I will not lie to you, this board looks so clean with the chrome trucks and the white wheels. There is an audible rattle, and that's just because these wheels aren't the best. See, the trucks I don't hate. When I first reviewed these China trucks, I hated them, but now I see their perfect alternative. You know what I mean? They're not gonna be the best quality, but they get the job done. The wheels, on the other hand, are the issue here. The wheels are the only thing I don't like about this. Another thing is I forgot how hard it was to set up the China trucks. It's incredibly difficult to screw these bad boys in all the way. I used the included piece of tape to wrap up my screwdriver here so that it wouldn't be pressing metal directly against my skin. And I got it flush. It's difficult to get these trucks flush against the board, and it's a beaut. It's a beaut, man. Oh, the tape on top as well. I had to do the grip gap because I love the logo too much, and then of course the Zane Poop tape on top. And I honestly did a pretty good job on the grip job. It looks pretty clean on the edges. It's not too bad. I've been improving, I really have. I took some of y'all's tips. On Instagram, I did this whole thing where I was trying to see people's grip jobs, if they were any better than mine, you know, the good, the bad, the ugly, and we had some good ones. So I think I took your tips, and this looks pretty good. But let's get into the review of this board. It's a Catfish BBQ deck, freshwater, so you already know what we've come to expect, but let's give it a kickflip test. This is the first kickflip I'll be doing on this board. Let's see. Here we go. Feels pretty good. Exactly what I've come to expect from a Catfish. Pop is immaculate. Overall, the freshwater shape has become iconic in the fingerboard community, and I'm a big fan of this. Listen, nollie heel first try. Nollie heel first try. You like the video? You know the rule. Oh, that was so good too. Second try, and that means you gotta give it 2 likes. You gotta make a second account, go to Gmail, log in, subscribe to ChubyMuffin, like 2 in a row, 3 in a row, 3 in a row, 4 in a row, 5 in a row, 6 in a row, 7 in a row, 8 in a row. I'm counting at 9. Oh, you guys know, anybody who's been a part of this channel for a long time, which is not many of you, but some of you know that I reviewed a Catfish BBQ deck back in 2016. It was the pinnacle of what changed me for the better in terms of fingerboarding. The graphic was Royal Majesty or Her Majesty, and it was the pink one, and I used it for like a year straight. I love that deck so much, and it really elevated what I was capable of doing on a fingerboard. So FTP, for your first introduction into this, you know, very niche, whatever you want to call it, market, is extremely solid. And for a person who purchases this that's not a fingerboarder and more of like a fan of FTP, they would actually be able to use this thing, and it would be significantly better than what you could get from techdeck, from what you could get from Broken Knuckle. And giving a complete like this is a great idea. See, these wheels spin like crazy because they're just single bearing on this truck. But this is pretty good. The tuning in here isn't great. I'm probably gonna put some Zane shit in here, but overall, I'm very impressed with this deck. And you know, Catfish is gonna knock it out of the park, especially for a collaboration like this. The graphic is sick. The freshwater shape on this board, always excellent. This board is made perfectly. You're just gonna struggle a little bit to screw in the trucks. You're definitely gonna have to put some pressure in it. And this will not cut it, trying to mount those trucks. This will not cut it whatsoever. So, yeah, the next unboxing we're gonna be doing is a wheel review, and we're gonna put it on this deck, and that's how we're gonna test it out. I can't wait to see future collaborations with, you know, mainstream companies like that have large influence showing fingerboarding to the world. So this is a big win for us. Big win. Vlad, love you, dog. Love you for everything you do for this community. I really do. I appreciate you, appreciate your brand, and I'm excited for the future, man. Thank you guys for watching this video. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Peace!